Good morning, guys. Goose here, man. Coming back at you with the video. And hey, Milkman, the Saints got utterly embarrassed yesterday by the Atlanta Falcons, 26-9. A game that the Saints were never really in. I mean, never really in. Yeah, the game was 3-3, but the Saints were never in this game. I mean, they was sleepwalking the whole game. Atlanta just punched them in the mouth time and time and time again throughout the game. Saints just never did anything. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get what the Saints game plan was yesterday, what the players' mindsets were. But it obviously was not on the Atlanta Falcons yesterday, because Atlanta came out, took the first drive. They won the toss. They took the first drive. They drove right down the field, got a field goal. And from right then, Atlanta set the tone that they were going to be, the Atlanta was going to be an aggressive team, and they weren't going to lay down and let the Saints just beat them like the Atlanta has been getting beat all year. So I got to give the Falcons a lot of credit, man, because like I said, they punched the Saints in the mouth all game long. Saints never retaliated. I mean, yeah, the game was. I mean, if you look at the score, yeah, it was 13-6 at halftime. But I mean, you're thinking, man, the Saints ain't doing. They're not doing anything. I mean, and then it was 13-9, and you're thinking, okay, 13-9. Yeah, the Saints are going to luck out in the fourth quarter, and eke out a victory, but it never came to. As just I don't know what it was, but I mean, was it Sean Payton getting engaged on Friday? I mean, I have no idea, but anyway. So yeah, like I said, Atlanta kicked the Saints butt Sunday afternoon in the Superdome. 26-9, the Falcons win. Saints, they don't score a touchdown. They really weren't even close to scoring any touchdowns. I mean, they kicked a 47-yard field goal to 28, and then they 29. I mean, they never really threatened the end zone the whole game. I mean, the Falcons just were the aggressor the whole game long. The Saints, I mean, I think they had 310 yards of offense. The Falcons had 317. Most of that 310 came on the last drive when the Saints just they tried to score a garbage touchdown at the end. They didn't get it. I'm kind of glad they didn't score that garbage touchdown, because it made the score a little bit closer than what it should have been, because the Falcons destroyed the Saints yesterday. Falcons destroyed the Saints yesterday. Saints were 3 out of 12 on first downs, 0 out of 3 on fourth down. Falcons were 6 out of 15 on third downs, and 1 for 1 on fourth down. Yeah, they did. I mean, there were just times when it was third and long, no problem. Atlanta gets the first down, drive extended. And how many illegal hands to the face penalties did the Saints have yesterday? I mean, I counted 4 or 5. I mean, when does that happen? But no excuses. Like I said, no excuses. Atlanta kicked the Saints butt yesterday, up and down the field, the whole game. As the Saints only ran the ball for 52 yards. I mean, that's just not getting it done. You run the ball for 52 yards as a team a game, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. Not going to happen. I mean, they only had 11 carries. The Saints only had 11 carries rushing the ball. Threw the ball 46 times. You throw the ball 46 times, you run the ball 11 times, you're not going to win in the NFL. That's not balanced. Look at the Falcons, 35 passes, 34 runs. They had 174 net passing yards and 143 on the ground. So, the Atlanta had a little mix. They had to mix up. They had 50-50, which you like to see as a team. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's not, even like that. But anyway, but you can't have a discrepancy when you have 11 rushes and 46 passes, because you're probably gonna lose the game when you doing that. So, I mean, only guy that caught the ball for us is Michael Thomas. He had 13 catches for 152 yards. Jared Cook had 6 for 74. Kamara had 8 for 50. I mean, like I said, the Falcons just kicked the Saints' butt the whole game. And they definitely deserved to win this football game, as they sacked. I think they sacked Drew Brees 6 or 7 times. It was either 6 or 7 times they sacked Drew Brees yesterday. I think going into the game, Atlanta had 7 sacks as a team for the whole year going into the game, and they get like 6 sacks in one game. The offensive line was horrible yesterday. The play calling was horrible. The effort was horrible. The coaching was horrible. Everything was horrible yesterday for the Saints. They should be utterly embarrassed by the way they played in front of their home crowd yesterday, because they just got flat out embarrassed. Yeah, I'm gonna be a broken record, because like I said, I'm not trying to make excuses for the Saints, but Atlanta kicked their butts all game long, and Atlanta deserved to win that football game. Even when it was when it was 13-9, Atlanta was outplaying the Saints. I mean, if the Saints had come back and won that game, it just would have been. I mean, the Saints would have won, but Atlanta deserved that win yesterday because they were the more physical team yesterday. They were the better coach team. They executed better. They did everything better than the Saints yesterday. So the better team won yesterday for sure. So sometimes that doesn't happen in the NFL. But yesterday the better team won, and the score really doesn't show how bad they beat the Saints because it was pretty brutal. It was pretty brutal. All right, guys, that's gonna be it, man. So so the Saints they have the game against Tampa Bay next week. I expect the Saints to come out more focused because having lost this game, I think that they're gonna be focused next week against the Buccaneers. But we'll see. We'll see. But have a great one, guys. Have a great Monday. And before I get done, I want to thank all the veterans. Happy Veterans Day for all the veterans out there in our country that have served our country and are serving our country. Thank you very much for doing it, and I'll talk to you later.